Yes, hello everybody on the internet watching, and welcome to the first game of Week 3 of the Totally Normal Football League. I'm TG, and I'm broadcasting here live from the Kennel in Michigan as the home team, the Michigan Hellcats, will defend against the Toronto Trash Pandas. And the biggest story going into this game is that Alex Fops, the starting quarterback for the Michigan Hellcats, out with a mild concussion. He's missing one game as the struggling 0-2 Trash Pandas are hoping to capitalize with a brand new playbook, brand new offensive scheme, and star tight end Andy Codplayer starting as wide receiver as Ben Sports catches the opening kickoff and will kneel to start the game off with a touchback. This Hellcat squad was on fire, and they were one of the favorite teams to win the Over Here division at the beginning of the season, but their record at 1-1 after an impressive victory is Del Goulard throws a big one to Jeremy B, and we begin the game with a classic Michigan Hellcats style. Jeremy B on the streak, beats the secondary, and just like that, the Hellcats are on the board, and it's like they haven't skipped a beat. They were beaten and broken down by the San Francisco Shitbirds last week, but they are here to make a statement in front of their home crowd as Jeremy B. Lambo leaps up to meet with some of his fans. The Toronto Trash Pandas already down by one score, and last week this Trash Pandas offense, their only score was from a defensive pick six. Their offense was unable to put any points on the board as Ben Cowjet kicks it through the uprights, and just like that, Michigan is up by 7 here early in the first. 80-yard touchdown reception for Jeremy B, who now definitely leads the league in receptions, on track for a MVP season. And while the Trash Pandas did win the opening coin flip, they deferred first possession to the Hellcats so they could have their preferred end zone. It's now Jim Ratt set to receive the Trash Pandas' first possession as he's tackled down by Jonathan Biggs Grande at the 20. This really is a do-or-die game for the Toronto Trash Pandas, who have completely upended their playbook for this game, trying and finding a winning formula as they hand it off. No, it's a play action, but it goes south as it does not at all get bought by Toby Wrightyson, who gets a major sack on Elijah Fitztupper. This Hellcats defense not fooled by the play action. That's a 6-yard sack, and just like that, the Trash Pandas have been pushed back to their 12-yard line. Ricky Bonbon behind Fitztupper, but Jesse Valuemeal moved into a fullback position as Fitztupper tries to find an open man, but can't in time as he's sacked down. Looks like the refs are going to roll that a forward pass, so no sack. And this offensive line from the Trash Pandas really struggling here already. Only 2 plays in. 3rd and 16 on the Trash Pandas 12-yard line. Fitztupper is going to try and pass, and just coming in like a dog, like a rabid dog. I don't know. Every single word of the English language completely jumped from my brain. But it's Toby Wrightyson already with 2 sacks. He just absolutely threw away the right tackle and just had his way with the quarterback. And just right now, it's looking like a AAA college team versus a high school football club, as Ben Sports tries to catch the punt, but it goes out of bounds at the Trash Pandas 40. So, or it's going to be at the 50-yard line, sorry. So the Hellcats, already a score up, throwing a touchdown in one play, is going to begin their second possession here at home with a short field in front of them. Del Goulart looking for someone open. Tries to get Ahmad Cardsgrave on the post route, but it's batted away by the linebacker. It looked like Terry Shutcrunch on the deflected pass. Del Guler, who actually had one quarterback start as the Gators quarterback in, I believe, one of the preseason games, finds Ahmad Cardsgrave at the sideline. He's going to run it to the 21-yard line of the Trash Pandas. That's a first down for the Hellcats as this home crowd is relishing in the early momentum.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Bill Guler dropping back, looking for somebody open. Trash Pandas, he connects with number 16. That's Nelson Codmore on the short drag route. That's going to be a 4-yard gain for them as the Hellcats are already up to 110 passing yards this game, 80 of which came from a first play of the game touchdown bomb to Jeremy B., who got separation on a go route. But yeah, Del Guler was a quarterback for one start for the Gators. And he's found his way as backup quarterback as he hands it off to Ace Ducey, who runs it to the 7. Absolutely bowling over strong safety Elm Corngrower in the process.
First and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Hellcats in the red zone. Ducey in behind. He gets the handoff. He goes straight in, but he is shoved to the ground with force by Kelsey Gainings. He only gets it to about the 6-yard line. It's going to be second and goal for the Michigan Hellcats. Aiden Spears and Aston Sullivan in the backfield. It's a toss to Sullivan, who somehow evades Michael Hotz on the rush down, but a second tackler breaks through the backfield, and that's going to be a loss for the Hellcats as they're pushed back to the 7-yard line, to the 8-yard line. Del Guler in the shotgun, Aston Sullivan to his left. Hellcats looking to pass. Lots of great pocket. He connects with Courtney Grumble at the 3, but is unable to turn upfield as he's tackled down and converged upon by the Trash Pandas defense. And it looks like it's going to be a field goal for the Hellcats on their second drive of the game. Ben Cowjet with might as well be an extra point here. A 20-yard field goal attempt on the dot. And the kick is good, and the Hellcats go up 10 here with only 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. The Trash Pandas sacked twice and one incompletion tuck rule near sack. The Trash Pandas are going to have to adjust their blocking schemes considerably if they're hoping to buy Elijah Fitztupper enough time to find his brand new receiving core some receptions. Ben Cowjet, a thunderous kick to an awaiting Jim Rad, who catches it at the goal line. He's running it forward at the 10, and he completely flattens Burt McStabs before getting tackled down at the 15.
Take over at the 17-yard line. First and 10.
Worst case scenario start here for the Trash Pandas, looking for their first win, as it's a counterplay to Ricky Bonbon, who was able to fight forward for about 7 yards, and he injures linebacker Scott Kernelpop in the process. He injured his foot. I think Bonbon landed on it. Scott Kernelpop was trying to take down Ricky Bonbon, but Season 1 MVP running back is over 400 pounds, and he's coming at you at like 90 miles an hour. So it's a wonder he didn't injure anything more than his foot, as Fitztupper is now 2nd and 4. Jesse Value-Meal, the new number 80 on the team, in motion as he hands it off to Bonbon up the right side. Only gets about 2 yards, making it to the 25-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and short. And this is a loud, raucous crowd here in Michigan, as they are shouting loudly for the Michigan defense to produce another 3 and out. As Jesse Value-Meal is once again in motion. It's a handoff to the fullback, and Brett Smarts makes it about 5 yards. That's a first down and then some. That was his 6-yard run, and the Trash Pandas get a first down at the 30.
First and 10. Ball on the 30.
A fullback dive gets the first down. It's interesting to notice the lack of fullback involvement from most teams, as it's a handoff to Ricky Bonbon that gets immediately stopped by Bill Pickle. But it's really only the shitbirds have, we've really seen a lot of fullback runs, like handoffs to the fullback specifically. And it looks like the Trash Pandas are going to be involving Brett Smarts a bit more in this offense. As you see there, it's off to a good start. Bonbon, the slow handoff, but no one in front of him as he gets tackled down at the 40 by Kyrie Dingle. And that's a Bonbon first down, and the Trash Pandas are now finally rolling here. First and 10, Trash Pandas at their 40-yard line. Fitz Tupper with Jim Rat behind him. Jim Rat, it's a handoff, it's a dive. Jim Rat makes another, look like over 9 yards, and Silent K, Ken Knapp, appears to injure his chest, and the injuries are now piling up for the Michigan Hellcats here as we end the first quarter, as the Hellcats are up by 10, and the Toronto Trash Pandas, while scoreless, are building up a head of steam here as they have a running game established, making their way to midfield. Thank you very much, Music Will, for subscribing with Twitch Prime with your 10-month streak. Very appreciated as it's Tupper hands it off to Jim Rat, but this Hellcats D-line is getting wise to the run game, stops it for a loss of 2. That was DeMarcus Bacon on the tackle. Ken Knapp out for the game with an abdominal strain. That is terrible news for a Hellcats defense, as Ricky Bonbon is unable to run it forward for a first down. He needed 3 yards and he only got 2. It's going to be a 4th and 2 at the Trash Pandas 48, and Oliver Spicy Brand is out to punt away the second Trash Pandas drive. Ben Sports waves for the fair catch as the ball goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Hellcats have scored on every drive so far in this game. Their first one going for a touchdown. Their last drive, a field goal. Ace Ducey in the backfield. DeMar Sage on the move. Del Guler trying to find a guy, throws out of the sack, completes to Courtney Grumble as he's tackled down by Michael Hotz. The Trash Pandas able to get to the quarterback. Force the throw out of the sack, but it's complete to Courtney Grumble on the scramble drill on the great comeback. As Del Guler once again looking to throw. He throws it up. It's intercepted by Michael Hotz, and the ball is going the other way. Intercepted at the 45-yard line. And the Trash Pandas are able to stop a Hellcats drive. Thanks to a lot. Shift the links for some Prime Gaming goodness. Thank you for 22 months. And thank you, Hybrid, for the 100 bits. Elijah Fitz-Tupper now with a short field in front of him at the opponent's 45. Brett Smarts and Ricky Bonbon behind him. It's a handoff to Brett Smarts, but the fullback play is stopped by Toby Wrightyson, who's quickly becoming public enemy number 1 for the Trash Pandas this game. Toby Wrightyson has at least 1 sack. I think his second sack counted as an incomplete pass, but he has been pivotal for stopping these inside runs the Trash Pandas have been relying on for these past couple plays. As Jesse Value-Meal is put in as fullback. Elijah Fitz-Tupper, it's a short completion to Andy Codplayer, his first reception as a wide receiver for the Trash Pandas. That is the Trash Pandas' biggest piece of news going into this game. Andy Codplayer, the former number 80 at the position of tight end, almost MVP in Season 1, easily the best tight end in Season 1. He's now moved to wide receiver as it's a handoff to Bonbon, who gets the first down.
With the carry, 3-yard gain on the play.
The Trash Pandas get their momentum back after a Michael Hotz interception. They're at their opponent's 33-yard line. Brett Smarts and Bonbon in the backfield. It's a handoff to Brett Smarts, who gets it forward for 5 yards. Tackled down by Bill Pickle. They're going to say it's a gain of 4. That's going to bring it perfectly on the 30-yard line. And the Trash Pandas are grounding and pounding right now. That's not the grammatical correct way to say that, but screw you, I'm the commentator and you're not. Elijah Fitztupper stepping back to pass. He's got a great pocket right now, tries to throw it to, I believe that's Ezekiel Paring's way, but it's bonked away by Gary Osiris. And there's probably a little animosity between those two. Gary Osiris was a wide receiver for that Normal Bowl winning Trash Pandas team in Season 1, but now he's doing a fantastic job as cornerback. He was essential in the absolute killing of the Rollers, or not the Rollers, as Andy Codplayer tries to get a breakaway, but it's tipped away by Jamal Indybone playing inside of him. That's going to bring up a 4th down for the Trash Pandas. But the Hellcats, Gary Osiris played a huge pivotal role in defeating the Shitbirds in Week 1, intercepting the last 2 drives of the Shitbirds as they tried to mount a 4th quarter comeback, as Tim Bencher kicks it between the uprights to get points on the board for the Trash Pandas. A long field goal there. I really need to stop ending 90% of my sentences with the word there. I'm working on it. I wonder how commentators genuinely, coach and practice that. How do you practice not saying your, crutch phrases and sentences? Maybe I've got some YouTube tutorials to watch. As Tim Bencher is ready to kick it off to the Hellcats' 4th drive of the game. A touchdown, a field goal, and an interception for Del Guler as Ben Sports runs it to the 35-yard line.
They'll start the drive at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10. Let's go. Here we go.
Del Guler with Ace Ducey behind him in the backfield. Del Guler's got a great pocket going here. He's going to throw it to Jeremy B, but it's tipped away by Mel Poopsie. Incomplete pass, and the Trash Pandas breathe a sigh of relief as they prevent a possible another touchdown from occurring. And this is something we're going to have to see from every single team in the league, as now everybody pretty much has swapped their rosters around so they at least have one amazingly fast deep threat receiver. As Del Guler steps back once again, he's under trouble, but he finds the tight ends at the sideline, and he's going to get it to the opponent's 40-yard line. But a 4th injury, including Alex Fops, of course. Damar Sadge is now walking off the sidelines. Their free safety, Ken Knapp, one of the best safeties in the league, out for the game with an abdominal strain, and now their tight end, Damar Sadge, who played amazingly in the preseason for the Hellcats, is now questionable. Del Guler trying to find Ahmad Card's grave, but a great defensive play there by Dean Ryder tips away the pass. Out for the game with a bruised elbow. Elbow brucitis. Oh my goodness, that's the 2nd injury now for the Hellcats as Del Guler stands like a statue in the pocket, but nobody can get open. That's Keenan Sandover with the sack. So the Hellcats now with 2 major injuries to contend with. They're down a tight end and they're down a safety. And of course they don't have Alex Fops under center this game, as Del Guler sends Jason Grunge in. Guler's still looking to pass, and what an interception by none other than the man, the beast, the legend, the goat, the mountain, the beast a 4th time. Stanley Steak Sauce. Great pressure there from the Trash Pandas D-line, almost getting the sack. Del Guler throwing out of the sack, and who's there to pick up the pieces? It's none other than, far and away, the star defensive player for the Trash Pandas, Stanley Steak Sauce. And it's Trash Panda's ball. It's a counter run for Ricky Bonbon, who can't quite get anywhere through that collision boxes, that sea of hit boxes there. And I think that's going to be stopped for no gain as we hit the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter.
Second and 10. Ball on the 49.
The Hellcats looking to hopefully disprove the candle burning twice as fast, lasting half as long as their injuries are piling up. Elijah Fitztupper, a quick throw over the shoulder to Andy Codplayer, who shakes one tackle and gets 5 yak yards, but he's injured his elbow! Injuries abound here in Michigan. As Andy Codplayer's first start as a wide receiver, that was his second reception today,
First and 10. Ball on the
ends in tragedy. Hopefully he'll be okay. That was a huge part of this Trash Pandas offense, as Ricky Bonbon and Brett Smarts are now behind Jesse Value-Meal in motion. And it's a handoff to the fullback, and he gets squashed by Scott Colonel Pop.
gain of 2 on the play.
Trash Pandas using a timeout. Minute 40 on the board. Del Guler throws it to Ricky Bonbon, who gets tackled for a first down. That's not Del Guler. That is Elijah Fitztupper, my bad. Fitztupper, 3rd and inches. Bonbon in behind. No huddle for the Trash Pandas. Fitztupper will throw. It's intercepted by Scott Colonel Pop, and the ball's going the other way at the Hellcats 19. Fitztupper tried to throw it over the head of Scott Colonel Pop, but that's like trying to throw it over a telephone pole. Scott Colonel Pop is gigantic, and he stood like an M1 Abrams tank there in the middle and easily intercepted out of the air. It's a draw play. Ace Ducey skews me up for a 5-yard run.
Carry. Gain of 6 on the play.
So Andy Codplayer, he has a bruised elbow, but he is slated to return. We don't have a timeline of whether it be at the second half or not, as this pass is nearly intercepted by Cameron Newby, who steps out of his zone to try and pick away the ball. But Del Guler now on 3rd and short.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 25-yard.
Make that 3rd and 4. Del Guler in the shotgun. Ace Ducey to his right. Del Guler throws it to the flat, but no one is there. 4th down for the Hellcats. 55 seconds left in the half. Richard stretch pull out to punt from their 25-yard line. A punt goes to the left. That's going to be out of bounds at the 25. Good punt there from stretch pull. The ref has spotted the ball at the 29-yard line of the Trash Pandas. 50 seconds left. Wish I could zoom out to see if Andy Codplayer has rejoined or not. If he does rejoin, he will probably not be at full strength. So hopefully it was his main arm bruised as Fitztupper tries to throw it. That was weird. So he tried to throw it to the tight end Jesse Value-Meal as he was on like a block and release assignment, and Fitztupper threw it to him and he just kind of threw it downwards at his feet. That was very interesting here. 2nd and 10 for the Trash Pandas. 47 seconds remaining on the clock. Bonbon fails to block Toby Wrightson as he gets his 2nd sack of the game.
Makes the sack. Loss of 4 on the play.
And the Trash Pandas using their 2nd of 3 timeouts. It's 3rd and long. 43 seconds remaining. Fitztupper in trouble. Tries to throw it to Ezekiel Paring's way out of the sack, but he's covered by Scott Colonel Pop. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Trash Pandas. Yeah, Toby Wrightyson is having his way with this offensive line of the Trash Pandas. Whether it be a tight end, a right tackle, whether it be the running back. We just saw him completely bowl over Ricky Bonbon to get to the quarterback on that sack. And Ben Sports receives the punt, and he gets it to the opponent's 48. Great punt return there by Ben Sports. You don't normally see punt returns over 5 yards in this league. So Hellcats with a short field with 31 seconds remaining. Del Guler in the shotgun. He is looking for business to end this half. Will he get that business? It's a quick throw and almost intercepted to Elon Corngrower as the throw was to Jeremy B. attempting to break on a deep post. But the defender stepped up and tried to make a play for the ball. Going to be 2nd and 10. Del Guler once again looking for that deep throw. He's in trouble. Has to throw it to the check down. Ahmad Cardsgrave is there. And that's going to be a 7-yard reception as the Hellcats use their first of 3 timeouts here on 3rd down. 3rd and 4. Now the Hellcats have not successfully completed the 3rd down conversion yet this game, but with Ace Ducey in the backfield, and they certainly throw to him, but no, the Trash Pandas read the offense incredibly well, and Keenan Sandover with a pivotal tackle for loss on Ace Ducey, and that's going to bring up 4th down with the time ticking. The Trash Pandas not using their final timeout, or if they have a timeout. Unfortunately, there's no way on this UI for me to see how many timeouts they have, so the Hellcats are just going to time out the half, and we are going to end this, but the Trash Pandas only down by 1 score as the Hellcats lead 10-3. The Hellcats have scored on their first 2 opening drives, but they've been held back by both this Trash Pandas defense and mounting injuries. So far, Ken Knapp, the safety, and Damar Saj, the starting tight end, are both out for the game with injuries. And that is, for those of you just joining us, Alex Fops, the starting QB for the Hellcats, is not starting this game. He is out for 1 game with a mild concussion, and it's Del Guler behind center commanding the offense as the Trash Pandas will receive the ball to kick off the second half. There's an Andy Codd player sighting. He was injured in the early in the second quarter with a bruised elbow as it's a handoff to Ricky Bonbon. He gets 6 yards.
On the carry, gain of 6 on the play.
And the Trash Pandas are going to eke it towards their 25-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Trash Pandas only down a score right now. They need a win in order to stay competitive here in the over here division. Bonbon and Brett Smart's in the backfield, but Fitztupper will throw, has to throw it to the check down, nearly completed there to Jesse Valiumil, but he had number 47, Gary Osiris, all over him. And I'm noticing it's the left and right, the 2 offensive tackles for the Trash Pandas having the most trouble here. Like, I don't think Benny Axhandle has won a single one-on-one matchup here tonight as Fitztupper has to throw it. He gets Andy Codd player, but it's not enough for a first down. He was riding that first down line, riding the check down on the flat. Buzzword, buzzword, buzzword. That's going to be 4th and inches. How do you not go for this? Highly disagree with not just falling over there. Any team in the modern NFL just bunch up all 11 players together and just fall forward on it, but I guess video games are a different realm. The Hellcats will start this drive at the 30-yard line. They're only up a score with a battered and bruised offense. Del Guler throwing it to the flat. He gets it complete to tight end number 3. No, that's Jason Grunge. That's tight end number 2. Who's now had to step up with Damar Saj out for the game. And that reception is going to bring the Hellcats to their 39-yard line. 2nd and 1 for Del Guler. Ace Ducey behind him. Now Guler, lots of time in the pocket. It's a deep pass, and it is a huge reception to Jason Grunge, who gets a breakaway. Gigantic pass to the tight end. And Jason Grunge filling out Damar Sad's shoes just nicely, thank you very much, with the Hellcats' second touchdown pass of the game. 61 yards. Their other one, an 80-yard bomb to Jeremy B in the very first play of the game as Ben Cowjet kicks his second extra point. It's good. And the Hellcats go up 14. Thunderous kick by Ben Cowjet. Jim Rat has to go all the way to the back of their end zone to catch this, and he's going to elect to simply kneel and have this drive start at the 20. That was one of the best kickoffs I think I've seen from a kicker so far in the league. I've never seen one go that far back to the end zone. As Fitztupper has a lot of work to do, now down by 2 scores, and who else but Toby Wright-Eason. Another big tackle for loss this game. He's 6 tackles, 2 sacks. He's going to stop Bon for a loss.
Second and 12.
And the Trash Pandas just haven't been able to make any adjustments to protect against just this one-man pass rush. Fitztupper looking to pass. Great pocket presence, and it's an interception thrown to Burt McStabs. He had a deep post route, but the ball was just lasered to him. That looked like it was intended for Ezekiel Paring's way, who was running behind Burt McStabs, but McStabs making the defensive play, and the Hellcats at the 32-yard line. Already up by 2 scores. Del Guler looking to throw. He throws it, almost intercepted by Michael Hotz. Michael Hotz looking for his second reception today. Interception, I should say, not reception. I guess he can receive an interception. But Del Guler, 2nd and 10, in the shotgun with Ace Ducey beside him. He's going to throw it. It's a great slant pass to Courtney Grumble, who gets tackled all the way to the Trash Pandas 15. That's the 21... that's the 16-yard line. That was almost great. Courtney Grumble, 3 receptions for 27 yards today. He's been doing okay. Hellcats in the I form. The Trash Pandas squeezing in close as it's a play action, but there's so many Trash Pandas in the backfield. Del Guler has to throw it out quick, and Michael Hotz and Ray Roundabout trying to gobble up the ball, but tipped away.
Second and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Aiden Spears and Ace Ducey. It's another play action. Leo knocked loose. Jason Grunge looking for the short reception over the line, but a gigantic tackle by Steak Sauce jars the ball loose. And it's now 3rd and 10. The Hellcats not once converting on 3rd down this game. Del Guler continues to not be able to convert as Mel Poopsie makes a great ballerina pirouette to tip away the ball. That's going to lead to a Hellcats field goal, which I think the Hellcats are more than fine with. This will put them 3 scores ahead. And it's good for the off-road kicker, as the Hellcats move up 20-3 with 4 minutes 39 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. The Trash Pandas only a field goal to their name so far in this game. As Jim Rat receives the kickoff at the tip of his end zone, he's running up, he's at the 20. And he gets tackled down at the 25. By the kicker, Ben Cowjet. Yes, I think that was the kicker. The game immediately snapped to him after a tackle. So Ricky Bonbon, the running back for this play, he's going to receive the handoff and he's going to dive right up for 4 yards.
Second and 7. Ball on the 28-yard line. There we go.
Ref spotted that as a 3-yard run for Bon Bon, who's once again behind Fitztupper here for this play. And Fitztupper is going to throw. And once again, it's Toby Wrightyson. His 3rd sack of the game as he continues to have his way with the offensive tackles of the Trash Pandas. And Benny Axhandle has his hands full today. Jesse Valleymeal is put in motion here for this 3rd and 11. It's Tupper. It's a quick pass to Andy Codplayer, who catches it at the 35 for a first down. And this drive is alive for the Trash Pandas. A very short hook right at the line. And we saw Andy Codplayer try to do that earlier in the game, and he was placed inches short. But he comes through for the Trash Pandas on that play. It's a slow handoff to Ricky Bonbon, who will get his 3 yards come hell or high water. The Hellcats looking for a bounce-back win after the Shitbirds beat them up. Elijah Fitztupper trying to find Andy Codplayer, but doesn't put enough feather under the ball as it's bounced away by Nicholas Five-Iron. The Trash Pandas have had 9 third downs this game and have only converted on a 3rd of them as it's a handoff to Jim Rat, who gets a big run up the left side, shakes a tackler, huge run. And the Trash Pandas once again convert on a 3rd down. They're into enemy territory at the Hellcats' 47-yard line. Kyle Katam has the running back for this play. He's going to get it on the counter run. He's going to try and turn upfield, but only will get 2 yards out of that. Tackled down by Ty Spears.
Second and 8. Ball on the 45-yard line. All right, now, let's go.
Kyle Katam, the running back. Jesse Valleymeal once again in motion. This usually means it's going to be... Oh, no. Fitztupper. Oh, immediately throws an interception. That's to Kyler Borscht. Did not feather that pass again. This is very similar to another interception he threw earlier to Scott Kernelpop. Didn't put enough touch on that pass, and it goes directly into the defender. So another Trash Pandas drive ends in an interception as the Hellcats look to pour on the pain. Hayes Doozy behind, looking to chew up some clock. It's going to be a draw play to him as he barges forward for 5 yards. The refs will spot his knee for only 3 yards, however.
Second and 6. Ball on the 49-yard line. Nothing. They don't get nothing. You gotta have it. All on us, y'all. Here we come. Here we go.
Perhaps another Doocy handoff is in order here. 21 seconds left in the 3rd. No, it's a quick pass, and that is thrown to quite a large number of Trash Pandas defensive backs there on the right side of the field. Intended for Courtney Grumble, but quite a questionable thing there is, again, the Hellcats, not a single third down conversion in this game. This is their fifth third down, as they're on 3rd and 6th. Del Guler looks to pass, and it's intercepted by the safety, Unicorn Grower, and that's back-to-back interception drives for both teams. Unicorn Grower, who the Trash Pandas picked up in free safety after letting go Johnny Talladega in the preseason, freed up enough cap space to pick up a couple of role players for their team, and Unicorn Grower has fit in amazingly with this defense. As Ricky Bonbon, a great run up the middle. He gets it, excuse me, pardon me, for 8 yards. That's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. The Trash Pandas down 17 points. 3-score lead for the home team, the Michigan Hellcats, who everybody thought was going to be the team to beat in the Over Here division. The Trash Pandas 0-2, looking for the first win. Toby Wright-Eason forcing the throw. Or no, sorry, that wasn't Toby Wright-Eason forcing the throw. That was Toby Wright-Eason almost getting the interception there. But the pressure on Fitz-Tupper has been the story here, as it's now 3rd and 2. Please, for the love of God, AI, just hand it to Bonbon. If there's one person in the TNFL that can get you 2 yards, it's Bonbon. I do not want to see him step back for a throw. Oh my God, do not throw a freaking It's a deep bomb to Andy Cod player! And it's tipped away by the secondary. Oh, my heart stopped for a moment. That was, oh no, the worst thing that could have happened. But then it was just like, oh, but it's the COD player, though. But unfortunately, the safety and the cornerback making the play there. That was Jonathan Biggs Grande, and I was unable to catch the safety. But no, they're going for it on 4th down. Ricky Bonbon getting the 4th. And that's a first down at the 40. So the Trash Pandas actually go for it on a 4th down. And that'll be rushing yard number 67 for the team. We haven't seen the Trash Pandas threaten the end zone with COD player until this point, and you gotta wonder why they haven't been doing that more often, as it's a Jim Rat amazing run as he sends Gary Osiris flying. And the Trash Pandas have a rocket strapped to them, but unfortunately this is the downside for a video game football team that prioritizes the run. They are burning clock like a machine gun burns ammo, as Fitz-Tupper looking for the pass. He's got him thrown to the flat, and that's an interception. And nobody in front of number 45, Nicholas Five-Iron. He's tackled down at the Trash Pandas 30, and Fitz-Tupper has injured his chest on the play. That is our 6th injury of the game by my count. Actually, that may be 5th, because I think I'm still including Alex Fops, who was injured last game. But Fitz-Tupper out, so he's going to be replaced by Sean Licker. And that might ice the game for the Trash Pandas here. 6 minutes, 33 seconds left in the 4th. Del Guler looking to throw, but he gets sacked! That is Davey Hopper getting to the quarterback. This is by far our most injury-laden game. Elijah Fitz-Tupper, oh, he had the wind knocked out of him and he'll return. Okay, he's fine. Okay, that is the least injury thing I think I've ever seen. I've been there. You get the soccer ball to the solar plexus and you're just as Del Guler throws it to the outside. It's intercepted by Terry Shuck Crunch. Interceptions, turnovers, you name it, you got it. As the Trash Pandas try to keep their hopes alive here in the 4th. Trash Pandas at their own 30. And you gotta be thinking to yourself, COD player home run. COD player home run. Kyle Katam behind Sean Licker, who does hand it off to Kyle Katam. He's going to go forward for 4 yards. I don't think you can be wasting time with runs at this point if you're the Trash Pandas. You have 3 score deficits with time dwindling here in the 4th. Does Sean Licker have it in him to throw touchdown bombs? He'll certainly try here. He's throwing it over the head. It's complete to the tight ends. Meet Foreman. On the tight end post. He'll catch it. Kyrie Dingle tackling him down. And the Trash Pandas get yards. They're at their opponent's 40 now. Sean Licker with Brett Smarts and Bon Bon behind him. It's a handoff to the fullback who's got a big run here. That was a 12-yard run for Brett Smarts. Yeah, Fitz apparently got the wind knocked out of him on a vicious tackle. He will return as Bon Bon gets a handoff. It's a tackle for loss as they're brought back to the 30. Hopefully he'll return soon. Although Sean Licker is doing pretty well so far in desperation mode. 2nd and 11 for the Trash Pandas. They need a touchdown here and they need them quick. Sean Licker will look. And it's the Eddie Cod player for a touchdown. No, that was Elijah Fitz-Tupper back in the game. And Fitz-Tupper, on one of his first plays back, throws it to a Andy Cod player on the sideline. And he runs it in for the first touchdown for the Trash Pandas this season. That is the Trash Pandas' first touchdown. It took them till week 3. Shades of the Kingston Gators in Season 1, where they were unable to score a touchdown until their game against the Shitbirds of all people. That turned out to be a quite interesting competitive game in Week 3 last season. And Tim Bencher is out to kick an onside kick. Down by 2 scores still with 3 minutes 41 to go. The Trash Pandas hoping for a miracle here. We've seen one recovered onside kick this season. Will we see another? Pie bounce! Defense recovers! That was Andy Cod player reaching up to the heavens. Oh, that was defense. Okay, never mind. No, yes, no, that onside kick was recovered. We're going to go to instant replay. Why the hell was this not replay? Why the hell was this not replayed? That bounced so high into the air. That's the second recovered onside kick. No, it's Cord Ripper. It's Chip Cord Ripper. Leaping into this sea of hell to come up with the catch. The Trash Pandas still in it. Elijah Fitz-Tupper had the wind knocked out of him, but there's certainly wind in the sails now as Bon Bon gets a handoff. He's up the middle for a 6-yard run.
On the carry, gain of 4 on the play. Second and 4. Ball on the 49-yard line.
The Trash Pandas, although they've received one of the luckiest breaks you can get in American football, still have a lot of work ahead of them. Jesse Value-Meal on the move. Fitz-Tupper looking to throw. He throws it for a first down to Value-Meal. And folks, with that successful onside kick, we have now had more successful onside kicks than unsuccessful ones in the TNFL so far in the regular season. We're 2 for 3, baby! On a play that in real life has a success chance of less than 5%. Fitz-Tupper in the pocket. It's another Jesse Value-Meal first down, and the Trash Pandas are going hard here. Already at the opponent's 32, Fitz-Tupper ahead of steam. Bon Bon behind him as we hit the 2-minute warning. A touchdown here will bring the Trash Pandas within 3. And we likely will not see another onside kick. We may see the Trash Pandas regularly kick it off and try and use their timeouts to get a 3-and-outs. Fitz-Tupper in the back. Quick throw. It's another triple. Back to back to back. Jesse Value-Meal, the MVP on this potentially important drive for the Trash Pandas. They are inside the opponent's 20. Fitztupper, once again, looking for the throw. He's in trouble, throwing out of the sack, almost intercepted, but Jonathan Biggs-Grande couldn't get his hands secured around it. And in a game full of interceptions, the Trash Pandas are thankful that they didn't add another one to the count. As it's now 2nd and 10 at the opponent's 18. Jim Ratt in as the running back for this. Meet Foreman in motion as the tight end. Fitztupper looking to throw. Throwing out of the sack. In like a hurricane comes Andy Codplayer, and he brings it to the 6. Codplayer on his knees sliding in for that possession catch and is able to get up for a couple yards afterwards. Huge with 1:30 left. Fitztupper, it's a quick pass, and it's Meat Foreman! The tight end number 2 catches it, reels it in. And the Trash Pandas are within 4 points of the Hellcats. Will they go for 2? No, they are just going to kick the field goal. There's no reason to go for 2 here. Why would I say that? That's the most irresponsible thing you can do. And let's bring it within 2 or lose the game. And the kick is good, and the Trash Pandas are within 3. Now the question is, will they kick off the ball normally? They still have all 3 of their timeouts. Their defense has been pretty good so far in the second half. Nope. We are going to get an onside kick. So I don't agree with this. If, in all likelihood, the Hellcats are going to recover this, they're going to be in field goal range. And yeah, this time it's a normal onside kick, and the Hellcats will get it within their opponent's 40. So this is just bad. This is a bad call for me. Like, there is only 1:25 remaining. But now, if you get a 3 and out here, you have Ben Cowjet as the Hellcats kicker. He can get a field goal from the opponent's 30-yard line. So if the Hellcats get any first downs here, it's over as they hand it off to Ace Ducey, who does indeed get a first down and then some on a 14-yard run. And the Trash Pandas begin their usage of their timeouts. Now, they're not going to get the full 3 and out here usage of their timeouts. If the Hellcats get another first down, their chances of winning are almost 0, as for sure it's going to be another handoff to Ace Ducey, who's going to go up the sideline and no one's there in front of him. Ace Ducey runs up the right side and sticks the dagger into this comeback story. The Hellcats now securely 9 points ahead. And with an extra point at try, we'll make it another 10. An incredible effort here from the Trash Pandas squad, who had a fire lit under their ass, but all game long they were pillaged by the likes of Toby Wright-Eason and just non-stop interceptions. But what a drama-filled game. Only 1:15 remaining. Stick with us after this game. Every Tuesday and Wednesday is a doubleheader, and this is only our first of 2 games tonight. After this, we have the Kingston Gators taking on the Hamilton Rollers in what will be a barn burner. So stick around for that. Jim Ratt to receive the kickoff. He's at the 20. He's at the 30. He gets tackled down.
30 yards. Number 41 on the return.
Minute 11. The Trash Pandas need miracles. That team needing miracles when they were already hand-gifted one earlier with a successful onside kick. And Codplayer. Oh, it's a nice throw to Chip Cord Ripper, and they get it to the 47-yard line. Elijah Fitztupper, 12 for 26, just under 50% as he goes to pass again. And Toby Wright-Eason is there. Nobody protecting. Toby Wright-Eason goes in there, steals the cookie for free almost. As it's 2nd and 10. 57 seconds remaining. The clock stopped due to the incomplete pass. Fitztupper at midfield. He's going to look to throw. And he throws an interception. Looking for a bullet pass. There was a comeback there, and a distraught Trash Pandas squad there. That was Oswaldo Rotato on the reaction shot there, and Bill Pickle, with a goofy grin on his face, reels in the game-winning interception. Yeah, Toby Wrightyson for sure, the game giving him the MVP, and I think I'm going to give him the MVP of this game too. He was pivotal in completely shutting down this Trash Pandas offense as Ace Ducey gets a 13-yard run. As we continue to milk these shots of Oswaldo Rotato. Get the live Rotato reaction there. As it's 1st and 10 for the Hellcats, 48 seconds remaining. Trash Pandas pause the clock with a timeout. And the Hellcats are just going to take a knee. And this home crowd going crazy as the Hellcats bounce back against their loss against the San Francisco Shitbirds last week. Although a bit of a Pyrrhic victory as they've lost 2 players now. Again, to run it down again, Ken Knapp out with elbow bursitis. And that was Damar Saj, their starting tight end, was out with an abdominal strain. So who knows how long they're going to be out for. Those are very serious injuries. But the Hellcats maintain a victory with Del Guler behind center. Alex Fops to return for them next week. And so many interceptions thrown this game, too. Dude, bless Davey Hopper for trying. He just kind of fell down there on the left side. So the Trash Pandas will fall to 0-3, and the Hellcats will go up to 2-1 as they try and get back on top of the Over Here division. I want to give a very special thanks to Madden NFL 2008 for not crashing this game. The Hellcats almost 300 yards of offense this game. The Trash Pandas with 243, almost all of it on the ground. Where do we see rushing yards? Did I pass it already? There we go. 92 rushing yards, 151 passing yards, so never mind that. And yeah, the Hellcats with 230 passing yards, 80 of that coming from the first play of the game. Holy moly. We'll go to the individual stats. I don't think... Yeah. I guess Sean Licker was out. He got 118 because he didn't throw an interception. 1 for 1, baby. That'll get you 118 for 7. But yeah, Fitz Tupper throwing 5 interceptions. Del Guler throwing 4. What in the world? Absolutely abysmal stats there. Rushing Ace Ducey was the guy who stuck the dagger in the hearts of Toronto fans looking for a comeback. That outside run, no blockers there, and just going for gold there. Ricky Bonbon only getting 44 yards on 15 attempts. They really tried to ride him hard this game. Jim Rat doing much better. He had a 7 average. Holy crap, Jim Rat. And Brett Smarts as well, having some well-placed fullback runs. Getting some key first downs. Andy Codplayer, the only receiving touchdown for the Trash Pandas, but he was also... Wow, Andy Codplayer, the receiving leader. 6 targets for 83 yards. But Jeremy B. only caught the ball once. And that was for a touchdown. That's Jeremy B. Jason Grunge getting 2 receptions and a touchdown. And Meat Foreman getting that touchdown reception in addition to another one. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, Damar Saj out for the game. They don't have any more info other than that. Looking for other... Yeah, Ken Knapp out for the game. I think those are the two major injuries here. Yeah, Toby Wrightyson, incredible performance from him from the Hellcats. 3 sacks, 7 tackles, 3 of those tackles for loss, 3 of those tackles for sacks, which means he only had 1 regular tackle. 90% of Toby Wrightyson's tackles this game were in the opponent's backfield. That is incredible work there, and he was just absolutely carving up the offensive line and any pass blockers set in his way, and yeah, absolutely pivotal for shutting down definitely the earlier drives in the game. And Jonathan Biggs Grande with 7 tackles, although allowing 4 catches, holy moly, and only 1 pass deflected. Terry Shutcrunch with 2 pass deflections. Who got the most interceptions? With all there was like, what, 9 interceptions this game? And nobody had 2. It was spread across the whole board. Nicholas Five-Iron, Burt McStabs, Kyler Borscht, Scott Kernelpop, Michael Hodds, Bill Pickle, Stanley Steak Sauce, Ian Korngroner, Terry Shutcrunch, all with interceptions. Man. Five-Iron, that interception going for 43 yards. Holy moly. And yeah, I want to see, this is kind of important, the blocking stats. Sacks allowed. Yeah, Benny Axehandle could not handle Toby Wrightyson this game. Only 3 pancakes and 3 sacks allowed. It's interesting to see that Ricky Bonbon didn't allow a sack, because he definitely lost a block against Toby Wrightyson. But yeah, the statement here, if you're against the Hellcats, you better have a good right tackle to fend off against Toby Wrightyson, or you will have a delicious date with the ground.